Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Core Class Dinobot Scarr. You can see him there in front of his packaging. We'll put it on the side because we're going to look at that real quick. And you can see mostly blue, Transformers and Legacy and Scarr and all that stuff. You got him in his alt mode up here. I think it's an Ankylosaurus, I want to say. You got Generations, Scarr, Tomy, Hasbro, and all that stuff. On this side, you have a view of his robot mode. It's a core class and all that stuff. On the back side here, you have, of course, the line wide artwork. On the bottom, you have what's inside, and hey, it's paper free. And on the back, of course, you have copyrights, warnings, and some product shots. And hey, it's number 4 of 6 for Volcanicus. You also have the instructions, which are very simple because it's a core class figure, and he also has to be triple chainer, so he has to be extra simple. So there you go. So yeah, Scarr. He is a new Dinobot, because, well, new-ish, sort of. I believe he's existed in some media in some shape or form before, but he's a new toy Dinobot. We don't usually get a 6th member, but here we are before the others are here. Well, Swoop is here with him, but Snarl is going to be last. But anyway, you can see some details right there. You got a nice silver face, some very tiny blue eyes picked out. You got some gold and red there on the chest. You got some silver right here on the legs and some more gold, and you got some more silver on the shoulders, and there's a lot of his backpack stuff. By the way, when you, I believe when you take it out of the package, you have to attach the head. I think it was him. Is it him or is it? Yeah. And there you go. And yeah, adjust the peg a bit too. But yeah, he's very wide, and I like how he looks. He looks really nice. I like this guy quite a bit, actually, just by just sheer looks. He's got some of the same flaws a lot of the other ones do, but he still looks real cool, and it's a really cool design. It's to the point, and people actually are hoping for maybe that they'll do a leader class version just to match with the 5 leader class Dinobots we're getting from Studio Series. So maybe that'd be nice, cool. Yeah, you can see all that. It's pretty cool looking. Yeah, again, he's got a very wide chest, and I like how that looks. And he's got his gun, which looks suspiciously like a fist. Just ignore that for now. But you can peg that in his hand, and you can hold that and shoot that, and or I guess hit people with it, because why not? I mean, the Dinobots are not exactly known for subtlety or grace. But yeah, I think he looks really cool. Just like the design of the shoulders look real nice. Just the wideness of him. Weirdness up here is the knees don't like to go fully, like this one particularly doesn't like to go all the way up. Something causes it to snap back. I suspect it's some molding thing or something, because yeah, this one will go up all the way just fine. This knee will just kind of force itself back down. So that's a little disappointing, but not a huge thing. It's not too difficult to get past. He'll stand just fine. But anyway, posability, his head, swivel. So left and right. His shoulders on ball joints, so you got forward and back, and you got outward that far and everything. No elbows, no wrists, none of that. Because yeah, it's like a lot of the other ones, it's very limited in that. He does have a butterfly joint, thanks to transformation. There's a butterfly joint here. So that's kind of can help maybe for some poses. He does have a waist joint, mostly unhindered, although this will kind of get in the way, but also gets out of the way real easily. So you got plenty of posability there. His hips are on ball joints, so you got forward that far, which is nice. Backward, you got that far before it kept butting into the thing, unless you kind of go outward a little bit. And speaking of outward, you go about that much before you have to start adjusting things. Then, well, if you adjust the kibble out of the way, he gets about pretty much full splits. He's got a ball jointed knee, so you also got a full curl, which is nice, a very nice one. And of course, this will also be where the swivel is, although kind of the molding gets a little in the way in that. But yeah, that's your posability. Again, somewhat limited, pretty much limited in many of the same ways that a lot of the other Dinobots are, but he still looks good, and he still poses somewhat okay, so I do like how he looks. I really like him, and I'm hoping that the whole leader class Scarr thing happens now. But anyway, some comparisons real quick. Yeah, we're going to, if he stands. I was talking about how getting him to stand, no problem. Now, of course, he doesn't want to stand. There's Sludge, there's Slug. Slug isn't quite correctly posed at all. There we go. Slug, and of course, here's Grimlock. Yep, there's the 4 so far. Yes, I know Swoop is here. Don't worry. He'll be here in his own video. There you go. Yep. Now, transformation. That's real simple. First, take that out of his hand. Go ahead and take the arms and bring them together, and they'll tab together like so, like that. Let's bring them tab together. Go ahead and bring the head up like that. Just kind of, don't want to bring it all the way up yet. Bring this thing right here, the peg, and just rotate it around like that so it's out of the way, and bring the forward legs down like that. Then take the waist and rotate 180 degrees. Tab it together like that, and then bring it around. And then you can bring it over, and this will kind of go over like that. Then you can bring the head the rest of the way up. So, and then bring the legs down. That. And then finally take the gun fist thing and then just peg it in the back right here. And there you go. There's a Scarr in his dino mode. And yeah, it's kind of an interesting looking dinosaur. It's got the whole, kind of a lot of bunch of spikes. What am I saying? A lot of spikes on the back here. Again, the gold and silver detailing and all that comes together on the silver and the legs and whatnot. Kind of make sure you kind of, yeah, this whole armored shell thing is kind of separate. You got the nice gold dinosaur head with the blue eyes and the Autobot symbol right there on the face. You got, his legs in gray, and you got the kind of the fist tail thing, which looks a little weird, to be honest, because of the nature of things. I wish there was a better way to hide this, but who knows, maybe there will be a third-party thing for Volcanicus. But, yeah. Pretty neat looking, actually. Posability in his mode. Well, you got, I guess the tail can twist on the peg, so that's something. The legs can go forward and back a little bit. Not a whole lot of range because of, on these, particularly on the front ones, because of limited room, and these are also a little limited, mostly back. But, yeah. The head can look down, but, well, that kind of does that. So, not a lot there, but it looks cool. Big old, like all low to the ground and wide, and just looks like you can't hurt him ever. So there you go. Again, comparisons: Sludge, Slug, and Grimlock. Again, colored, color matching really well. Look good together. Bunch of dinosaurs. So you go. Yeah, so one last thing, of course, is his combine mode, which, well, isn't really too much. Well, first you got to unpeg that. Get those moving out of the way. You got to uncurl the legs right there. And then, yeah, bring these up. Yeah, bring this down, bring this up, rotate that away, bring those back down, bring the head back up, click that in place. Bring the front legs back down over this like that. Just kind of get those all squared away. And then finally take the fist here. There's a slot right there, which there's two tabs right here which come together, and you just slot in there like that. And then, of course, bring this down like that. And there you go. That's the arm mode. He's going to be the left arm. Yeah, there's only a couple things I already noted right here, which I can note right here, which is the elbows are there, but they're going to be, yep, they can only curl inward unless you do some finagling, which unfortunately at that point you're going to have to, yeah, to get those to work, you're going to have to do some finagling, and even then it's like, yeah, only so much you can do. So yeah, you can get, and also on top of that, the hand will be stuck like that. So it's like, yeah, one of those things where it's like, yeah, there's going to be some limitations, which are unfortunate, but yeah, there you go. So, yep, a little disappointing, but again, there might be some way to fix it in some way, but I'm not sure. But it's a little disappointing, but yeah, we'll see when when this all comes together. Yeah, that's Scarr. Yeah, so if you're someone who's not going to do the whole Volcanicus thing, and you're just looking for the 5 Dinobots, well, one, you're already kind of in a bad place because a lot of these Dinobots have already been compromised for the sake of the combined mode. But yeah, and two, also, you're probably not going to be looking at this guy because he's not one of the original 5. But overall, it's actually a pretty good looking figure. I think he looks great. Transformation's real nice and simple, and his alt mode most looks great. The only thing I really kind of don't really like about the look is the blatant fist tail thing, which doesn't look great. And the combined mode, it looks like an arm. Although, yeah, we're already seeing that there's going to be some limitations when it comes to posability, unfortunately. So, yeah, I like it. But also, yeah, it's not the weakest. That's still Sludge's thing. I think by the looks of it, Sludge is going to be the weakest, period. But he's not bad. I would say I kind of put him on the same level as, say, Slug, Slag, whatever you want to call him. It's kind of the same level there. Some of the same sort of compromises, but still overall pretty decent looking. So there you go. That's your information. I like him well enough. I don't regret picking him up, but you might feel different. There you go. So hope you found this video informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitter. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1. Check out my co-host.org/Nemesis-Prime. Check out my Mastodon. I'm at Nemesis Prime at mastodon.social. Check out my Coffee Man Patreon. I shall see you next time with another video review.